All right, everybody. Thanks so much for being here today. Welcome back. It's great to see you all. I thought I would take a moment just to kind of review our rate of perceived exertion scale, since today we're focusing on our seated HIIT routine. HIIT just simply means high intensity interval training. Welcome to you if you're just stepping in. Glad to see you all. And so the way our workout is formatted today is we have a moment to breathe. We'll take some time to kind of warm everything up. We will have a portion of upper body strengthening that you can use weights for, or not use weights, or just something heavy that's equal on both sides. But you don't have to use weights unless you want to. And then after we've had a good warm up with some strengthening, we'll move into our HIIT routine. And so what we'll be doing is cycling through various exercises for 40 seconds at our highest intensity that feels right to all of us. And then you'll have 20 seconds of rest. And during that 20 seconds, you have the option to completely rest, or you can move into what we call kind of, why did I lose the term? Active rest. There it is. Get my brain here, y'all. So active rest might just be a little bit of light jogging, a little bit of movement, and then we move into our next cycle. So when we talk about our highest intensity, this really depends upon you. So my intensity is going to be different than your intensity. Our highest intensity, say like at a maximum rate, would be if you were feeling completely out of breath and unable to speak. We don't want to push ourselves to that 100%. So what we're really going for is like 70 to 80%, which is it's kind of hard to speak more than a single word, but you can still breathe, and you don't feel completely overexerted, right? You certainly don't want to feel dizzy, and you want to feel in control of your movements. So we start at a light activity, and then we kind of move through our vigorous activity until we can reach that highest intensity, whatever feels best to all of you. Okay. So make sure you've got some water nearby, and we'll start with a little bit of breathing. So I invite you just to get comfortable. If you've just joined us, welcome to all of you. Glad you're here. So just take a moment to settle into your breath when you feel ready, and just begin to notice the rhythm and the length of your breath. And your eyes can be open or closed here, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And our purpose is not to change the breath, but just to really check in and notice where you feel the breath in your body. And if you've had a really busy day or an active day, you might notice your mind is kind of wandering, and that's normal. So the invitation is just to check in and just notice where your head is at this moment, and just allow those thoughts to filter through. And maybe your mind is active because you've been coming in from other activities. So just remember that you can always return to those activities when you feel ready. At the end of this class, you'll feel refreshed and energized and ready to get back to business, whatever that might be. So just take a moment to take a nice deep breath in. And you can just sigh that breath out. And just give yourself permission to be fully present here. I think it's important as we move through our practice today that we remain mindful of what we're sensing and feeling in our bodies, our moods. It's kind of what's going on for each of you today. And to remember to let go of judgment and to allow yourself to have a good time. And I invite you on your next breath in, just begin to breathe in as deeply as you can and just start to tense and squeeze all of your muscles into the bone, just tensing and squeezing as you breathe all the way in. And here, breathe out through the mouth and just let all of that go. Just kind of give everything a little shake. And then let your hands once again return to rest. We'll do that again on your next breath in. Just tense and squeeze, squeezing as much as you can. Don't forget about your face. Breathe out through the mouth. Just let it all go. Shake it all out. And we'll do that one more time on your inhale. Tense and squeeze, tense and squeeze. Breathe out and let it go. And then just begin to circle your shoulders. Just allow the shoulders to move up and down, away from the ears and up towards the ears. You can do one shoulder at a time. You can move side to side. So just let yourself stir those shoulders up a little bit. Good. And then place your hands on your legs. And on your next breath in, just allow your nose and your eyes to peek up towards the sky. And maybe slide your elbows back, your heart lifts. And then as you exhale, just peek down and maybe slide your fingers towards your knees. We'll do that a few more times. Just let the breath guide you on the inhale, just gazing upward. And then as you exhale, gazing downward. And a few more times, just synchronizing movement with breath. Maybe beginning to breathe out through the nose if you can, connecting to your core. I think we have time maybe for two more. Just take your time moving in your own body's way. And one more time. Good. Now we're going to come back to a neutral position. We're just going to go for a little walk. So just kind of let your arms swing. We're not running. We're just taking just a nice, easy stroll. And just feel like your hands are kind of heavy. Your shoulders can be relaxed. So this can be an example of active rest later on. When we're resting in between intervals, maybe you want to move to our walking arms. If you want to add in the feet, if you're able to lift up one foot and another foot, you can do that as well. So whatever you're able to do in this moment. And just keep it going. A few more seconds here. And then we're going to turn the palms upward. And it's like you're tossing balls up in the air, but you're catching them magically every time. And there's a little bit of weight to those balls. You can kind of feel just an imaginary weight as you're pressing and tossing those balls up in the air. And notice I'm not taking it out here, but I'm keeping the elbows kind of close to the body. This is really good for posture, keeping the shoulders open. And let's go the other way. Always do one side only. Excuse me. When you just do one side, it's also more challenging to the core, trying to keep yourself stable. The one side moving and one side still can be quite challenging. Then we're going to row the boat. And we're just warming up here. So you really just want to kind of wake up the body, stay connected to your breath, taking your body through these motions. We're going to be coming back to most of these exercises throughout. So we just want to warm up the muscles that are connected to this movement. Make sure you're not holding your breath. You can just let your breath be steady and comfortable. Always work with one arm. All right. It's almost like a figure 8. It doesn't have to be a rowboat. Maybe we have a lasso. Good. So just moving in your own body's way. And we're going to jump out of this boat now and go for a swim. So now anything goes. You can swim in your own way. Maybe you have a favorite way. You can do a side stroke. Right? You can do, what is this, the breaststroke? I was never much of a swimmer, y'all. I was more of a dancer. I stayed on land. So you can just pretend that you are the greatest swimmer here. And the whole point is just to get your whole body moving and not trying to really think so much about the way you're moving, but just allow your body to move in its own way in space. That's why we kind of wake up new and different muscles in new and different ways, as well as patterns in our brain. All right, good job, y'all. So now we're going to do a little side bend. Let's just go to one side. Now I'm kind of going just at a steady medium pace here. Now remember, this is your warm up. We're not really stretching. If it feels good to stretch, you can hold it a bit longer, but we're not here to hold a static stretch. We just want to warm up these muscles. Good. Let's move to the other side. Just reaching towards the floor beside you. Doing great. You feel super wobbly, you can hold on to your chair, hold on to your legs. So give yourself a bit of an anchor. Good. Now we're going to cross our arms over our chest and just twist in each direction. And these are just little gentle twists, just kind of in constant motion here. You can always twist to one side only, or you can twist back and forth. If anything does not feel good in this movement, you can just pause, get centered again and breathe, or maybe you prefer to hold a twist and breathe. So if the motion doesn't feel good to you, please adapt. You can always hold it, breathe into it instead. Okay, we got 10 more seconds. Then get ready for a little more active warm up and imagination. We're going to catch some fireflies. So think about our palm directions today. There's different ways that our palms can sort of lead the movement, and that's going to change how our arms behave. So if your palms are facing outward, it's going to feel one way. Your palms are facing upward, it's going to feel another way. We're activating all different kinds of muscles and muscle groups. Now, if the palms are facing down, it's going to behave another way. So just kind of play with that. The palms can be up, the palms can be out, palms can be down, catching fireflies all around you, just warming up the body, just challenging our core by shifting and moving. Good, good, good. All right, everybody, come back to center. Now we're going to have a little crisscross and pull. You can do one arm. You can do both arms. Here I've got the palms facing downward. You can challenge the core by leaning back on that crisscross. So you decide, kind of play with this. Do what feels right for you. Or you can just reach and pull. These are all variations. So pick what feels right for you. We've got about 20 more seconds. Also, you can modify where you want to have your hands. Your hands can be also lower. So if you're feeling tension in your shoulders, just take your hands lower. Good. Last one. All right, we're going to chop some wood, taking it across the body, shoulder towards opposite hip. You can have one arm doing the action or both arms. You can have about 30 seconds on one side. Make sure you're breathing. It's easy to kind of forget to breathe when we're in motion. All right, let's do the other side. Here we go. You can do one side, just one arm. You can support one arm with the opposite hand and arm. So modifying and listening to your body. Good. All right, last one. So let's take our hands to our legs again and just kind of check in with the shoulders. We'll circle the shoulders around. And then we are moving into our upper body now that we're nice and warm. So I'm going to have a sip of water real quick and then we'll pick up our weights. Got about 10 seconds. I'm using 3-pound weights today. Here we go. We're going to start with lateral delts. Elbows are in, and we're going to lift the elbows. You can always do one side. I'll do my best to let you know when 30 seconds go by. It's a little bit more challenging because we're working those rests in. So maybe I'll tell you when 20 seconds has gone by. So there's 20 right there. Now with our upper body, you can also choose to work through the rest period. So here's our 20 seconds of rest. You can keep moving. You can take a moment to rest. Just check in with your body. Good. I'm just kind of mixing it up. It's our last one. And now we're going to have our front deltoids. So we're reaching, lifting the hands in front. The arms are straight, but the elbows can be slightly bent as well. So really listen to what your body needs here. Again, you can work one side at a time. All right, we've got 30 seconds left. Here's our last 20 seconds. You can slow it down, you can rest, or you can just keep moving through. You decide. And make sure you're not swinging our weights up or down. So really finding that tempo where you're in control. Now we've got some hammer curls. So arms are down by the sides. We're lifting the fist up towards the shoulders. In hammer curls, the palms are facing inward. And just find that tempo. That's 20 seconds. Doing great. All right, coming up on our last 20 seconds. You can keep going or you can rest. Doing great, y'all. All right, this last one, hold it up here. Then we're going to press up and down. And in this one, it's not a lot of movement through the elbows, and it's not very forceful. So our intention is not to straighten the elbows. It's just a little lift up into the air, like you're lifting up the roof. Good. That's just a little bit beyond our first 20 seconds. It's about 30 seconds there. Doing great. I got 20 seconds to go. Make sure you're breathing, especially when it gets more challenging. Connecting on the exhale to your core. And now we've got our triceps. So we have options here. You can reach the hands up in the air. You can do one side only or both at the same time. That's 20 seconds there. Now you can also reach the hands back behind you. All right, we have about 20 seconds left. So again, this can be active rest, total rest, or keep on going. Got 10 seconds left. Last one. All right, back to our lateral deltoids. You can do one side at a time, or you can do both sides at the same time. And that was 20 seconds. And that's 30 right there. Good, 20 seconds left. Doing great. About 5 more seconds. Last one. All right, time for our front deltoids. You can do one side. You can alternate sides or do one side only and then move to the other side. You can mix it up. Doing great. Halfway there, that's 30 seconds. Good, we got 20 seconds more. All right, last one. And now bicep curls. So bicep curls, we turn the palm upward as we bring the hand up. A little different than our hammer curls. And you can do one side at a time. That's 30 seconds. Twenty more seconds, a little less than 20. Doing great, y'all. Last one. Now hold it up here. Turn the palms in. Here's our shoulder press. You can do one, or you can do both. Make sure you're breathing, listening to your body. Good. 30 seconds to go. Checking in with your breath, your level of exertion. Doing great. We got 10 more seconds to go. Last one. Good. Now, triceps of choice. You can take the hands behind you. One we didn't talk about last time was you can also press those elbows straight back into your seat for an isometric contraction in those triceps. So you have alternatives here. I really like this one. I feel like it gets a little bit more than the triceps even. Get a little bonus. So do what feels right for you. Let's see, we've got about 30 seconds left to do your triceps. In your way, we got 20 seconds left. Almost there. Last one. Good. Okay. So back to our lateral delts. Check in with yourself. If you need a little break, take a break. Keep going if you want to keep going. This is our last round, and then we'll be moving into our HIIT routine. You'll be ready for it by then. That was 20 seconds down. There's 30 right there. How you doing? Check in with your breath. Got 10 more seconds. Remember, you can squeeze those arms down. Squeeze in. Good. Last one. Let's move to our front deltoids. Lifting in front. Doing great, y'all. All right, that's 30 seconds. Checking in with your breath, modifying your pace as needed. Ten more seconds. Last one. All right, let's do hammer curls. Squeeze it up. All right, almost halfway there. There's 30 seconds. If you want to mix it up with some bicep curls, you can do that as well. Almost there. 5 more seconds. Last one. Hold it here and press up. Doing great, y'all. That's 20 seconds there. And there's 30. Twenty more to go. Doing great. Almost there. Woo. Last one. Well done. All right. So triceps of choice. Take that hand behind you, leaning forward. If you're able to, you can support yourself on one side, or you can take that hand straight above you. Also press those elbows straight back into your seat. All right, that's 30 seconds. You're doing great. I'd love to see you modifying and adapting and finding just the right strategy and approach to these exercises. All right. I think we got time for one more. Awesome. All right. So here we go. Let's take those weights down. Shake it out. And we're going to go for a little run now. So just start to kind of energize the body here. Now I want you to start to run a little bit faster, increasing that intensity. I want you to go as fast as you can, going to your highest max. You want to go, go, go. Got 5 more seconds left. All right. And now we've got 20 seconds of rest. That's up to you. If you want it to be active rest, you can keep it going, or you can come to a total rest until we go to the next move. All right, here we go. We're going to have a reach up and pull, up and pull. Do one side, do both sides, finding your way. And we're going to go a little faster, a little bit faster. As you increase the speed, you're probably not going to have time to straighten the arms out all the way. So just finding your way. You want to feel that pull down, pull down, pull down, pull down. Good, good, good. Got 10 more seconds to go. A little bit faster. Push a little bit more. You want to listen to your body. And here we go for our rest. So if you want to have a little active rest, you can take a little walk. Good. So it's always important that you listen to your body, especially when we're doing movements that really use the arms a lot. You can always move back to a good run, okay? Now we're going to punch across the body. Going across, 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 across. Good. And speed it up. Speed it up. I'm just doing one side. Good. Go a little faster. You can do some shorter, faster, shorter and faster. Doing what feels right to you. Have time to take it out a little more. You want to feel that elastic pulling in. Good. All right. And let's rest. All right. You can have active rest. You can keep things moving. Now we're going to move to the other side. You can always do the same side as well, or you can punch to the front instead with the same side. So here we go. Cross. Just feel the activity first. Find your way. And then you can start to speed it up a little bit more once you're comfortable with your technique and your method. Good. As you get more comfortable, you can speed it up. Good, good. You go a little faster. We got 10 more seconds. So taking it to your highest level. Now you might have shorter punches, so maybe not extending that elbow quite so far. Good, good, good. And we've got a little rest. So active rest. Check in with your shoulders. You can circle the shoulders. You can do a little crisscross. A little active movement and rest. And now we're going to row the boat. So coming back to our rowing. Now it's like we're all in a competition. And whoever makes it there first gets that big giant cake on the other side. I'm sorry, we should be thinking about chocolate cake. So whatever your reward would be here, you're going to row yourself as fast as you can to get there. Maybe it's a pot of gold. Keep going as fast as you can. All right. And here we go. A little rest. Now you can keep this movement going, maybe slow it down or find another active movement of rest. You can have a sip of water if you need it. And here we go with rainbow arms. So rainbows, it's like you're scattering rainbows out through the fingertips. Now I like to make claw hands so that the hands are a little more active. So it's like you have claws, you're clawing the air, these rainbows. You can always do one side, one arm, right? You want to assist an arm, just hold on and give that arm an assist. And we're going to go a little bit faster. So as you go a little bit faster, maybe the arms are closer to the body. Go faster and faster. Good. And rest. Okay. So take a moment, check in. Our next one here is going to be a punch down. So just get those elbows ready and those fists ready. We're going to punch down. So straight in front of the body. Good, good, good. Punching down, punching down. Now you can always punch in front instead. So finding the front of the body or down. You can go faster, faster, stirring it up. You want to go as fast to your highest intensity here. Good, good, good. Mix it up. You can take it to the front and take it down. Take it to the front and down. Good. And rest. All right. So I'm going to have a little active rest here. I'm going to keep walking. Walk it off, as they say. If you'd rather jog, if you want to go a little faster, you can jog. All right. Now we're going to chop some wood. Here we go. We're going to do one whole side first before we do the other side. So both sides or both arms or one arm. We're going to stay on the same side. So really feel that down, like you're really chopping as hard as you can. 80% max. Go a little faster here. I've got 15 seconds left. Finding your tempo here. Keep going. Keep going. And get ready to rest. Good. All right. Check in. Maybe shake it out a little bit. Go for a walk. If you need to totally rest, just totally rest. Deepen your breath and get ready for the other side. Here we go. So maybe get into your swing. Good. Start to speed it up. Great. We've got about 25 seconds to go. You can keep going, speeding it up more. Finding your rhythm. Definitely getting our core in here as well. Remember, you're going to your intensity. You don't need to match mine or anybody else's. Listen to your body. Good. All right. We're going to rest here. Check in. Notice your breath. Notice your heart. Have a sip of water if you need it. And here we go. We're going to climb a rope. So right in front of the body, you're climbing, climbing, climbing. You can find your plane here. So either a low plane, mid plane, high plane. So find what feels right for you. You can do one arm. Okay. And it's that squeeze and that motion that's really going to get your whole body warmed up and active. So you're going to go faster here now. Scurrying up this rope. Keep going up and up and up. Good. And rest. All right. Take a moment, a little active rest if you want to, or check in with your body and breathe. We got 5 more seconds. All right, we're going to reach and pull, reach and pull. If you want to lean back a little bit on that reach to activate the core, you can. You can do one arm, one side. Okay, we got 20 seconds or so left. So now you're just going to go to your highest intensity. Pulling it in, reaching and pulling. Doing great. 5 more seconds. Like this arms moving. Good. And here is our rest. You can go for a jog, go for a swim. Do any kind of movement that feels good to you. If you're feeling any tension. All right, now we've got our reach up and pull down. And you can do one side or both sides. Or you can keep the hands lower, reaching forward instead of up. So we're going to take it a little bit faster now. Do one side at a time. Or both at the same time. And we've got 15 more seconds. Going to your intensity. Keep it going. Doing great. Last one. Okay, we're going to rest here. Active rest. Let the arms swing. All right, elbows in. We're going to punch up. Straight up. You can do both at the same time, the same way, one at a time, one side only. So you find your way, your tempo, and you're going to go for it now. You got about 20 seconds left. Punching up, 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 straight up, straight up, straight up. We worked out these muscles really well here earlier with our weights. A little more stamina. Go, 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 go. Good job. And rest. All right. You can go for a walk. You can go for a jog. You can go for a swim. You can go for a rest. We've got 5 more seconds left. Okay, you're going to hinge forward like you're flying. Now you can have one hand resting for support. All right, so I'm just kind of showing you a slower tempo. Okay, now you can also work with biceps. If that motion doesn't feel good to you, you can just keep your arms closer to the body. All right, so we're flying here. We're going to fly a little bit faster. My elbows are bent. I'm leaning forward a bit as I fly. As my husband said the other day, flying is hard work. Watching a bird trying to fly away. Good. All right, let that go. Encircle the shoulders. Check in. All right, get ready to row the boat. Here we go. So this is our last round here of our rowboats, I believe. So you can really go for it. Check in and see if you can sing the song, the rowboat song. Row, row, row your boat. Remember that song? That's a good gauge to know your intensity level. It also increases the intensity if you can sing and move at the same time. So give it a try. I'm not going to sing because I'm being recorded, but y'all can sing. All right, so you can rest here. A little active rest if you like, or complete rest. Check in with your posture, check in with your breath. Activating your core and your exhales. Now we have rainbow arms. Here we go. You can add those claw fingers if you like for a little more activation in the arms. And we got about 25 seconds left, speeding it up. This uses a lot of energy. So find your way around this. Love it. It's like we're all doing a dance together, but we've sped it up a little bit. A little high-speed dance. All right, last one. A little rest. Find your rate of rest. Get ready now to punch down. So find those fists. You're going to punch down, down, down. Good. Now, instead of punching, you can also drum. That's a little different, and that gets you moving a little bit faster too. So it's really like the same motion, but instead of a fist, your hands are flat. So you can go, go, go. Finding the technique that works for you. I got 10 more seconds. Go, go, go. Go. Good. Keep breathing. And rest. Good job, y'all. Check in. Make sure you're breathing nice and easy. We're going to come back to chopping wood. Here we go. Across the body, above and below. So really listening to your body here. This is a challenging maneuver. We're crossing over the body. There's a bit of a twisting action going on. So moving with awareness, especially as you speed it up. You got 20 seconds to go. You can really use the power of that down swing, connecting to the core to increase the intensity. Good. Last one. All right, you got 20 seconds of rest. Check in. And here we go, other side. Getting in position. You can take it slow and easy at first. Remind your body what this feels like. Got 25 seconds to go. You can begin to speed it up. Using that downswing, connecting to your breath. Good, good, good. I've got 15 seconds. 5 more seconds. Last one. All right, take a moment. Let's shake it all out. Maybe go for a swim. Good. All right, so here we go. Going to climb that rope. When you're ready, start climbing. You can start off slow, pick up momentum, and keep it going. Good. Kind of pulling down as you imagine, pulling your body upward, really connecting to the core here, using the breath. You don't want to feel too much tension here in the shoulders. If you do, lower the elbows, lower the arms until it feels right for you. Doing great. Keep it going. And last one. Good job. All right, take a moment to rest. Have a little jog, a little walk. Good. All right. So let's just roll the shoulders now. Do one arm by itself. Moving in all directions. Good. And then let's just place the fingertips on the shoulder on one side. You can lean over, picking that elbow up. Have your hand on the chair for support or on your leg for support. Just want to feel a stretch here. You can also take that hand over the head. And come back up. Try the other side. Fingertips on the shoulder. Lift the elbow. Just let your head go. Reach over the head. Good. And let's take the hands to the legs. And on your inhale, slide the elbows back. Lift your heart, your eyes. And as you exhale, slide the fingers towards the knees, looking down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And find a neutral posture here. And just cross one arm over the body. You can hold on to it with the opposite hand, just stretching across this arm. Changing sides, stretching the back of that arm. Good. Release the shoulders once again. Let your hands rest. Maybe just drop one ear towards the shoulder. And drop the other ear towards the shoulder. And then come back to center. If there's anything else you need to do in order to feel comfortable, just take another moment to yourself. Do what feels right for you, listening to your body. And then just take a moment to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, or you can leave them open as you check in with your breath, Check in with your body. Noticing what you feel. Noticing your mood. Any sense of strength or gratitude, confidence, awareness. Thank you so much for joining me today, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed spending time with all of you. Drink some water. I look forward to seeing you next time.